Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for the sign of Sagittarius for December 2016. So it's for Sagittarius, December 2016. This is going to be probably the craziest month. This is going to be the month, this is going to be the time when things are going to kick off like there is no tomorrow. I've been saying this all along throughout 2016, how 2016, the actual year, was absolutely crazy, and I'm sure you've noticed, and I'm sure you know exactly what I mean. Okay, this is because these particular energies were going on throughout 2016 and were just shaking everything about. And as we are going closer towards the end of 2016, these particular energies are becoming more enhanced and more enhanced. So now, by the time we get to December, to the actual end of 2016, this is the time what I can actually call as a step into a whole new dimension. Absolutely, step into a whole new dimension. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Welcome to the new world, because this is just the start and this is just the beginning. The things are just going to start happening like there is no tomorrow. It is all going to be turned upside down in a good direction, of course. Now think about 2016 December. Think about it like a step into a whole new dimension. As we are going throughout December 2016, we are still walking through a brand new dimension. So it's very, very important to use this time, and very, very important to do as much as we can, to be open-minded as much as we can, because now this is the time when we're about to plant seeds. Whichever seeds we plant throughout December are going to grow really, really strong and really powerful later on. And my point here is the fact that how everything is connected. Everything is connected, okay? And when it comes to like December in general, and when it comes to the whole 12 signs of zodiac and the actual feeling how everybody's going to be affected, every single sign is going to be affected in a different way, because these energies are going to be so powerful. So some of the signs are going to feel completely re-energized, some of the signs are going to feel completely ecstatic, some of the signs are going to feel like a tired pretty quickly, tired pretty soon. And this is all because these energies are going to be so powerful, and it all depends what's going on in our lives, for example, to drain our energies. It all depends. But when it comes to you guys, you see, this is going to be a really, really great, fantastic time in general, because you are going to feel completely re-energized, and there are a couple of things that are going to happen in your lives that are going to have a huge turning point, and it's going to reflect, this is going to reflect throughout 2017. This is a very, very important time, guys, indeed. Okay, so let me just tell you how it's actually going to start. The very first thing that I'm seeing when it comes to the beginning of December 2016, you see, I can see that lots of you will actually come to maybe some kind of realization when it comes to your partners, okay? And this is strictly for those, Sagittariuses, strictly for those of you who have been around someone and you have been feeling really unhappy, and your partner, you know, that has been feeling really unhappy. And these things, of course, do happen. Some relationships are meant to last forever, some relationships are not meant to last forever. It all depends on our personal spiritual journey. It all depends how far our personal spiritual journey has gone with that other particular person that you've been with. But of course, this is all this is for those of you who knows that your relationship is actually coming to an end. You see, this is for those of you who were thinking about ending your relationship, or this is for those of you who were also waiting like for the results from like a divorce or things like that. However, the very first part of December 2016, it is going to be very, very significant for those of you Sagittarius who want to move on. It is going to be very, very important time, okay? Because for those of you who knew this for a while and you knew that your partner, it's not really working with your partner anymore, as I said before, when our spiritual journey comes to an end with that other person's spiritual journey, this is what it happens. And it's not really good being in relationship if both people are unhappy. And what it happens, basically, people just ends up draining each other's energy and nobody's happy anymore, and it's not a really good energy. It's a very, very negative thing. So of course, I'm referring to those of you who came to realization about this, but you just weren't, you didn't have any courage or, you know, to move on and things like that. This is what is going to happen at around the beginning of 2016, December. I can see lots of you will actually realize that it's time to move on. Whether you are going to do something right at the beginning of December, you're going to decide to do it later on. This is entirely up to you. It all depends. We are all different. You're all different. So it all depends. But what am I saying is that you're going to come to realization, a big realization, that it's time to move on from the partner that you've been unhappy with, for example. And also the beginning of December 2016, it's also important for those of you who already have split up with your partner, what I mentioned earlier, for those of you who have already been you know, like filled in for divorce and you're waiting for divorce papers and things like that. This is going to be a very significant time, because I think that all this is going to kind of finalize. Okay, so it's going to be the time of finalization. You see, whether you're going to realize your own thoughts, your own feelings about the partner that you don't have a feelings for anymore, or whether you're waiting for like a certain results from the like a certain already legal things that you might have started with your partner beforehand. However, this is just going to start happening. Another thing that I was going to say, you see, there is a lot of legal things going on. On the legal side, you see, it is going to be very, very powerful time for you. Very, very powerful time for you indeed, because I think that lots of the Sagittarius were having like some kind of legal issues, legal problems, legal things going on for quite a long time, for quite a while, and nothing was happening. There was no outcome out of whatsoever. So this is for those of you who were waiting for certain legal issues, who were waiting for certain court results, who were waiting for certain legal issues to be resolved in whichever way. This is a very, very powerful time indeed, because just think, right at around from the beginning of December towards the mid-December, this is going to be extremely enhanced time, but especially at around the mid-December, it is going to be the time, if you are waiting for some kind of court issue, for some kind of legal issue to be resolved, it's just expected to be resolved, and not only to be resolved, but to be resolved in your case, in your favor, of course. Or on another hand, if you are waiting for certain money that's owed to you, the mid-December is going to be extremely powerful, because at the mid-December it's going to be the time when the certain money that's owed to you, it's actually going to find finally its way to you. And this is in particular for those who have been waiting for certain money that you know it's yours, but just something was blocking it, something was blocking it. Now this is about to unblock. Now this is about the time when you're gonna start getting your money that's been owed to you, that you've been waiting for a while. So it's a very, very interesting time when it comes to legal issues in general. Very, very good indeed. Okay, and also what I was going to say to you, you know, there is a very big choice you will have right at the beginning of December 2016. There is a choice you will have that you didn't have before, and this choice is going to be connected to your work. Okay, you will be presented with a choice, and I'm going to stick to those of you Sagittarius that are strictly working, like for example for the company, or you work for somebody else. Okay, and you were waiting for something in particular. You were waiting to move up, you were either waiting to move up in the company, or you were waiting for that promotion, or you were waiting for more money, or you were waiting to get recognized. Whatever you were waiting for, that it's actually connected to your work and it still didn't happen, expect this to happen, because there is the male person, very authoritative male person, that is actually going to come towards you and it's actually going to praise you up, you see. However, whatever it is that you were waiting for, it is actually going to be really, really positive, and it's actually going to be really good. However, whether it was you stepping up in the company, or whether it was you just getting praised for such a great work, or whether you're just getting recognized, okay, whatever it is going to be followed by more money. So financially, you are going to be much, much better off. Financially, it is going to be financial success for you. And you're going to feel absolutely ecstatic about it. So by the time you get to the mid-December is going to be the best time of the whole year, 2016 for you. This is going to be the time when you're going to wake up. Please don't get me wrong when I say wake up. I'm not saying that you were sleeping or anything like that. But these energies are going to be so powerful, and when I say wake up, it is just you're going to be showered with recognition. Okay, so if you're at the college, if you're at university, or if you're retired and you're like you know, doing a certain course or anything like that, this is going to be very, very powerful time, very important time, because this is going to be the time of recognition. And it's not only the time of recognition like, oh yeah, I'm just recognized, I'm doing really great. No, your whole career is about to go on a whole new level, on a whole different level, okay? So what I said before, like even if you were waiting just to be recognized, you see, your career is, even if you were just waiting for a boss or someone to be recognized, you are going to be recognized, but it is going to be followed by more money. Financially, you're going to do much better. It is going to be followed with a little bit more responsibilities, you see, because I can see you stepping into a whole new direction towards the from the mid of December towards the end of December 2016. You're already going to feel so much better, fantastic, and you're already going to be set towards a different direction, because after this point there are certain things going to be revealed to you about your future that these certain things they weren't revealed to you before, and this is going to be really big, and this is going to be really, really powerful indeed, you see. Another thing I was going to say, if you work for yourself, you see, this is the very powerful time as well. If you are self-employed and you run your own company and you work for yourself, you see, this is the time, the mid-December, it's going to be the most powerful time so far. This is going to be the time of recognition, and it's not only going to be the time of recognition of your own business and things like that, this is going to be an extremely powerful time indeed in general, because money-wise, and it's going to be very, very busy time, and you're going to start getting a clear picture what 2017 is going to be like. And not only that, but there are additional things that you're going to start bringing into your business, into your self-employed business. This is for those of you that are self-employed, for example. There are other things that you're going to end up bringing into your business. But the interesting thing about it is that you were thinking about one of them beforehand, like a couple of years back, you see, but you just thought it wasn't the right time, and you were absolutely right. Now it's the right time. But you're just going to end up doing a couple of other things, you see, that you didn't think about before. But it's all going to make sense, absolutely. And this is why December 2016 is so powerful. This is why these energies are so crazy. This is why, because these energies are going to make us realize certain things about present and future we didn't realize before. And that's why I said it's extremely important to plant seeds now. Be out there, go out, just do as many things as you can, be as open-minded as you can, because this is the crazy, crazy time. Just remember, this is going to be a very successful time, very powerful time for you, okay? So as more as you plant, the more it's going to grow later on. But whatever you plant throughout 2016 December, it is going to be powerful really later on. Very, very successful time indeed. And also on another hand, when it comes to you looking for a job, if there are any of you that are unhappy with your company where you work at the moment and you're looking for a job, or you're not working and you're looking for a job, This is also going to be absolutely amazing time, because at the end of 2016 December, if you are looking for a job, it's for those of you that are looking for a job, for those of you especially that have been looking for a particular job, but you didn't get any response for that particular job. Like, for example, you were focusing on something in particular, but you had like a different offers, and these offers just didn't sit really well with you. It wasn't what you really wanted. Well, this is the difference. This is why this is so important, because at the end of December 2016, you see, it is a very, very dream job that is going to manifest itself to you. And this particular dream job is everything you always wanted. It is almost going to seem unreal. It is going to be absolutely incredible. And what I can tell you now, right now, as we speak, just go and apply for as many jobs as you can. And this is for those of you Sagittarius, my gorgeous Sagittarius, that are looking for a job, that are applying. Now it's the time to just keep on applying, and keep on applying for the jobs, so that particular job can actually manifest itself at the end of December 2016. It is going to be very different. It's going to be very powerful. Not only this is going to be your dream job, this is going to change your life forever. This is going to be something very different, something very powerful, and this is going to change your life forever indeed. Okay, and also I just think that there is somebody going to be very, very naughty at work. I need you to be very careful, because there is somebody going to be quite naughty at work, and somebody is going to try to claim to be someone who they're actually not, and somebody is going to try to deceive you, and somebody is going to try to steal certain ideas from you at work. So please, 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 throughout December 2016, any new ideas that you might have, or any informations regarding your work, or any informations about your work, don't talk about them. Don't be don't talk about it. Just keep them to yourself. I'm not trying to make you feel really paranoid or anything like that, but I'm just trying to make you aware of the fact that there is somebody at work that is trying to be your friend. It's pretending that it's your friend, but it's not actually a friend, and you need to be really careful about somebody who really is really good actor, you know, somebody who's really good actor, but you can always tell there's something not quite right about that person. It's that type of person, okay? So I just need you to be careful. I don't want you to be really paranoid or anything like that, but this is only going to be going on throughout December 2016. So just to prepare you, just to keep certain things for this period of time, keep certain things to yourself, you see, especially when it comes to your work, career, new ideas, or anything like that, okay? And I would highly suggest to get like a citrine cluster. Citrine cluster is a must-have completely, because it's a very powerful crystal, and I really highly suggest to keep it wherever you think you should keep it, but keep it probably there where you spend the most of your time. Extremely powerful crystal, which can actually help you to enhance your prosperity, enhance your career, and it can actually make your career more successful, and to become better and more successful and monetary. This is very, very important to have, because it can enhance your income, enhance your success in general. A must-have. Citrine cluster I highly recommend, and you can get them on my website. And what I also recommend, you see, because I can see when it comes to health, guys, you see, the health-wise, you will be very, you see, you will be very busy. You're going to be all around the place. December is going to be probably the craziest month. December is going to be probably the busiest month. December is going to be an amazing month, and you're going to be all around the place. Health-wise, you will be fine, but I can see you being just a little bit tired. In general, throughout December 2016, you're going to feel amazingly re-energized, because your power of mind, your mind is going to be set in the right way. There are lots of good things that are going to be happening, and it's not only about the really good things that are going to be happening in your life, but it's just you being set and adjust to go towards the right direction, and it's going to feel lovely. It's going to feel wonderful. It's going to feel amazing, because this new energy is going to have such a positive impact on you, and you will see exactly what I mean, guys. This is an amazing time of changes. And so what I was going to say, so when it comes to health, I can just see you being like a little tiny bit tired and tiny bit exhausted, especially from the mid part towards the end part of December. And I would highly recommend to get, guys, something like, you see, rose quartz, like a pendant like this. rose quartz pendant, look, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it has so many, it does such lots of beautiful things to us. Its energy, it's amazing, it's very calming, it helps us to be very calmed, and it also helps us to communicate and to even bring the right lover into our lives, you see. But above all, in your situation, to get a rose quartz, it's very important because it's very good when we feel tired, and it's very good for the energy. So you see, to keep the right balance and to help you to be less tired, get rose quartz. You see, you can get them on my website, and also it's a quite unisex, so it's both for men, women, it doesn't matter who wears it. Look, it's absolutely pretty, yeah. So get a rose quartz when you feel tired. Very, very essential, very powerful and very essential crystal indeed. Okay, and also what I was going to say that you see, for those of you that are looking for, I know I started this reading like with those of you that are actually looking to come out of the relationship, you know, new beginnings, you know, it's fine. But for those of you that are looking for love, for those of you that are single, you see, right at the end, it's not going to happen at the beginning of the December 2016, but right at the end of December 2016, there is someone very, very amazing going to start manifesting in your life. Somebody very, very different. It is going to be someone very, very special that is going to manifest in your life. Someone very different, someone very special. You will fancy this person as soon as you see this person, and this person is going to fancy you. This is going to be something completely different, and this person represents some like a real true soulmate as well. This person represents a real true soulmate, and it's just going to be somebody who is going to be completely different to everyone else you've met before. Everyone else you've met before. So you see, we literally have a little bit of everything going on throughout December 2016. But you see, when we come to the end of December 2016, there is really, really, really someone really amazing going to make themselves known to you. I think it's quite important to say, I don't think you've met this person just yet. You might have, but I don't think you've met this person just yet. Or you might have, but the actual beginning of this type of relationship, the beginning of the romance, the little cherub, it's only going to turn up at the end of December 2016, but it is going to be somebody who is going to be somebody who is going to completely change your life in every single way. All I can say to you is, like, when you meet this person, you're going to feel like you've never felt before, okay? When you talk to this person, you're going to feel wow. When you make love to this person, you're going to feel wow. When you spend the time with this person, you're going to feel amazing. It's all going to feel different, and this is all part of this amazing 2016. It's even part of 2017 and later on. This is all going to make sense to you. Very, very important indeed, you see. And also, what I was going to say, that yeah, that person is going to, just as soon as you see that person, you will kind of know who this is. And as more time you spend with this person, the more in love you will fall in love more and more and more. And it is going to be vice versa. The other person is going to feel exactly the same. You are in for something very, very special indeed. Okay. On another hand, another thing I was going to say is just like also, when it comes to you and your family, I can see you spending a bit more time towards the end of December 2016. I can see you like maybe getting closer to your family and spending more time with your family. And there is the certain family member, also certain older family member that is actually going to need your help. Not too old, but I don't even know what is too old, but basically it is going to be the certain family member that is going to need your help. And that particular certain family member has been going through a lot, and now it's this particular certain family member is actually going to come through to you, and it's going to ask you for some kind of help. But I can see you will be helping to that family member. It's going to feel really great. And it's also somebody you haven't seen in a while, and somebody who you kind of lost contact with. But however, prepare for the journey, because your life is about to start, and your life is about to start making making sense, and you're gonna be so busy, and it's all going to be crazy. And December 2016 is just the beginning. Just remember, it is the whole new dimension that's about to start. And when it comes to you guys, it's going to be brilliant. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.